I'ma go around the town, up in my way, up my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas don't wish where I'm from. Grind till we making it out. Hey. Grind till we making it out. Hey.
They're making it for us, and I'm like, no, I don't believe that. You know what I mean? I was like, I never ate fast food when I was a kid. I didn't even start really eating fast food until I was like an adult.
Damn.
Like I had Wendy's the first time.
That's crazy.
How long ago?
Like the other day.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, you said a couple of days ago. I thought you was gonna say maybe a couple months, maybe a year.
Oh,
two
man.
ago.
Yeah, like a couple days ago.
What'd
It was
you
all
get?
right. It was all right.
Well, yeah,
What'd you
what'd you get?
Baconator?
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
It's all right.
I thought that was,
To me,
like
that's
the
like-
biggest thing on
Yeah,
the
that's
menu.
like
So
to me,
I was
that's
like,
like the best
gotta
thing
be the
they
number
have.
one thing.
I'm not a huge Wendy's fan.
That's gotta
but-
be it right
That's
there.
gotta be it. It's
Yeah.
like the biggest one. I was like, fuck it, whatever. I'll try this. I was just hungry and need something. Excuse me. I'm gonna roll up. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I won't smoke it in here, but I'll just roll it up.
Yeah, we gotta smoke it outside. I guess it's a good time for our intro now. It's been great, man. It's always a good time when you're here.
Dude, yes.
Well, you know who this is already. This is Hoser, Juice Podcast. And always with me.
It's Gemma, bro.
Frankie.
Isaac.
And we're here with Little Goat, man. Having a great time.
Scissors?
Do we have scissors? Check
I
if one of those clear.
I don't
Oh, you
think
got
we
you.
do.
Check. Hello? Hi, I'm Lil Goat. Sorry.
You're good, man.
You've been busy this year, dude. You put out like 3 different projects.
I have, yeah. I've been working on them this whole time that I've been sober. But I just haven't like released anything until like now. They're almost all done. I still have 3 more coming out.
I think
Really?
last time we seen you, I think you barely released Bad Batch. I
Okay.
think that was around the time
Yeah.
last seen you.
Yeah, I have a full-length album coming out. It's like 7 or 8 songs. Another EP with my homie Blankstare from Utah. Shout out Blankstare. And then I have another one with homie. He's like an EDM DJ. It's called Spooked Music. He's from like the Bay Area. And I'm doing a little project with him too.
Damn, before the end of the year, this is all coming out.
It has all come out by December.
Damn, son.
Yeah.
So you have like 6 projects then.
Yeah, because I haven't really been online. Like I literally
7.
have been locked in my fucking house, like just working on shit, like for the whole like beginning of the year.
Right.
I've just been in the fucking studio at my house, just working on shit.
Now, was that your plan to just like stay indoors and just like I need to get this music stuff out, or?
Yeah, because I mean when I first got sober, that whole year we had like the big group with everyone, right? And that fucking all went to shit. So I had to delete everybody's verses off the songs, like because they're all my beats.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I was just like, fuck it. And all the beats that I've been putting out were all the songs that we had for our album. So I've just been putting them out like
Dang.
with just me on them.
So all these EPs are your beats? Sorry, my bad.
I didn't make them. I have a homie
oh.
that makes all
Okay.
of my beats, but
Okay.
like I like bought them and
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
they're
we were gonna
yours,
use
yeah.
them. So I
Right.
just had them. So I'm just like I have like 10 beats that are like unused bots. So I'm just like
And then
I
you just had to fill in the verses.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so I've literally been
That's a
doing
lot
that
of
the
work,
whole
man.
year. Dude,
Damn.
it's been a real fucking bitch, but I mean, because it was so easy because we had a whole team. Like, obviously, I'd record everybody and do
Right.
like all that stuff, but like, you know, it's easier when you have somebody like help. If I had somebody helping me, and I don't now, so I'm literally doing everything by myself. I'm promoting my own shit on the Gore County page. I'm promoting, you know what I mean? I'm doing all that. I'm recording, I'm mixing, I'm mastering, I'm fucking doing this, I'm doing that. Don't have anybody help. Like we would never like write each other's shit, but we would help each other write. You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
But like
Bounce
I'm
ideas
just,
off each
yeah.
other,
Now
something.
I haven't been working with anybody. I work with my homie Blankstare, but he's up in Utah, so we just like it's just over email and shit, and
Right.
like Instagram and stuff. So yeah.
You kind of basically indirectly answered that question for me. I was gonna say like, how'd you even meet Blankstare? Like
I met him over
the fact that you guys are doing shit over email, you kind of
Yeah, so I met
person,
him
you know?
just on Instagram at first. I guess he had heard my music and he liked it, and he's like, because we kind of have a similar style.
Okay.
Excuse
What's
me.
that style? If you could.
He's more like it's like, I don't know, just like dark trap, I guess. Like he's like more monotone.
Okay.
And he's like kind of like his lyrics are dark. The way he filters his voice is very dark, so it's kind of like very ominous. But then I have like a more lively, like punchy kind of style. So we kind of like mix it up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like dark trap, I guess. He does fuck. It's called like Witch House or some shit. You guys ever heard of that? Witch House? It's like a type of like dark EDM kind of shit. So he kind of does
Is there
that.
any
Like
type of artist you could tell us in that realm? Like,
nobody I know.
okay.
Nobody. Yeah, look it up. Witch House. It's like
Witch House.
it's like kind of creepy, like
Jamie.
EDM shit.
No, yeah,
Pull some up.
no, because I was looking up like the Memphis like funk scene.
It's kind of like it's like that, but it's twisted more.
Okay.
It sounds like some shit you would be like doing rituals in the woods to. I'm not even kidding, man. Look up Witch House. I swear to God.
Because I know like funk you sample a lot of like Memphis shit.
Yeah,
but,
like the funk shit. Yeah, so he'll
Scarlet Letter.
he'll put that together, like the funk.
But they
with
use
that.
they use Memphis too, or
Kevin
do
Yes.
they use like
Yeah.
a different sound?
No, both they use both of them
wild,
together.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what we kind of do. Our shit's kind of like funky, but dark. It's like
Okay.
It's like if we were making music in the middle of the woods at night. That's like what our style is.
Yeah.
Like we have the gore funk. EP.
It's like a Red Moon and shit.
Yeah, if you guys listen to the
Yeah.
gore funk EP, it's fucking
Yeah.
everywhere. That's like the type of shit that we
Okay.
do. It's like dark trap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that like the same kind of the way you approach your lyrics? Because you still come from rapping, right?
Him?
No,
Or
you.
me?
I'm saying
Yeah,
you
yeah,
specifically.
yeah. Like
So like the way you approach these kind of dark gore beats, how do you approach the writing style or just like the rapping style? You kind of even
honestly,
try to do?
I'm not that good, so I just do the same thing for everything. I just,
Oh, word.
you know, like I know
You
some
seem
people.
really comfortable. So when you say you're not that good, it seems like the opposite because you like
Yeah, you
know what
seem
you're
pretty
doing.
comfortable on these beats, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in terms of like generating the energy.
I
or,
feel like some
you know what
people can do almost like characters when they do certain types of songs, right?
Right.
But my character is the same in every song. You know what I mean? I know some people do that too, but I feel like I feel like I'm like the same on every single beat, and I'll like change up a little bit, maybe like the rhythm, or you know what I mean, like maybe like tempo. But like I feel like I'm the same character. I know, but a lot of people that I work with are like different, almost kind of like different voices. Like mine's like the same. I feel like I come the same at like every beat. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
Is that due to comfortability or like is that?
I
what
think
you-
it's just because I'm just like, I feel like when I make a song up in my head, I have it one way, right? But when I record it, like I can't help but just be like, I try to do shit that's like softer. I try to do this. I'm just like, I just want to like get it out.
Nah, bro, this is me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in your face.
Yes,
I'm a
I try
punchy
not
bitch.
to be.
Yeah.
I've been doing a little bit more lighter stuff with this new shit that's gonna come out for the album. But I mean, it's still in there. It's just like I can't help myself but be loud and just be like in your face and just annoying.
So how did that song "Holding Me Down" come about from the album?
Oh yeah, see,
Wanderers?
like that. So that whole song's like just basically like about when I'm doing pills.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when I was doing barbiturates and fucking benzos and stuff. So I have this like urge inside me to like make soft music. I've been trying to do that like more and more. So that's like one of the songs that, because I'll scrap a song. I'll write a whole song and record it and I'll throw it away because I'm just like, it sounds like shit to me. And somebody will hear it and they're like, oh my God, it's really good. I was like, delete. It fucking sucked.
This is my favorite song.
So it took me like a bunch.
I hope you remembered it.
Yeah.
It was your favorite.
And they're like, what the fuck? You deleted it? I was like, yeah. I was like, I fucking hated it. It sucked.
Yeah. That shit was your favorite.
Yeah.
Because that song no longer exists.
So it took me forever to write that. And I finally got it to like a tone where I was like, okay, I was like, it's like kind of calm. You know what I mean? I really wanted to like, I didn't want it to be like punchy like I always am. I wanted to have like some feeling behind it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because ever since like I got clean, I'm not like, I don't feel like the urge to like be like this all the time. I was always like this. I was always like in your face. Like I always like had to be like larger than life. And now I'm just trying to like get like all this shit that I have inside me. And I'm just trying to like get it out in all this music. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that song took me a long time to finish. And I deleted it like 3 times before. But I actually liked the way that it came out. It actually came out really good.
I thought so too. I like the guitar to the drum.
Yes.
Like,
yeah. So I have a
good
homie
start.
that does that, and he does like all real instruments and stuff in it too. He's out in fucking, it's like the Middle East but Europe. I'm trying to remember what fucking country it is.
Can't help you there, man.
I was over here.
Slovakia maybe?
Where?
Slovakia?
We'll take it.
Something like that. He's from Serbia. Yeah. Serbia.
Shout out to
It's
the
like
Serbs.
it's like
Sounds
border,
right.
It's like border like Eastern Europe, like Middle East, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like in those little countries.
Where do you find these people, dog?
Bro, on fucking YouTube, man.
Really?
Yeah.
That they just end up in your algorithm, or
Yeah, because he does like the style that I like, and he goes all over the place, but he does like the more like dark style.
Right.
Like it's like more accustomed over there, like in that area. Like everybody, I guess it's like pretty shitty over there. I don't know, but I mean that's what a lot of artists say that. That's why like a lot of dark artists do good over there.
Yeah.
Like Ghost Main and like a lot of those darker artists like do good over there because it's like
Yeah.
it's like shitty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
double down.
Like fools are ready to stomp some
I mean,
out.
it's shitty everywhere,
No,
but
you
like,
just categorize the whole side of Europe.
Like a whole ass
yo,
country.
this
bro.
is why America's number one. All right.
That's wild, bro.
Oh my god. I just said
Oh,
America.
speaking
I love
of
the
which, I
fact
saw
that
that
he
you guys had
doubled
the
down.
fucking the Suicide Boys.
Oh
fucking
yeah.
vinyl up there. That's sick.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite album
I really fuck with
that
that
they've
album. Yeah.
that they've put out.
Yeah.
Like
What's your favorite song on that one?
1,000 Blunts.
I like that one. I like that one in Matte Black.
Yes, Matt Black too.
Yeah.
I like the fucking your culture.
I was about to say
That
like that
one
one
too.
in Black, Matt Black. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's you.
That
But
one
that's
in-
what I'm trying to do. There's not enough people right now doing soft shit, and it's because everybody and I get it. I used to get fucked up all the time. Like, trust me, if I wasn't an addict, I would get fucked up all the time still and be able to function, but I just can't. So I get that people want like the fucking, the trap shit and the fucking in your face and fucking twerking and all this shit. Like I get it, but like I'm just like over that whole scene. I just
I
can't.
know, plus,
I know.
you made enough songs where it's like you can listen to that shit if you want to, you know?
Yeah, I'm at where I'm trying to sing more. I'm trying to use more melodies. I'm trying to put actual like thought into my raps, which I guess I kind of did before, but it was just like I was making trap shit, which is cool. Like it's cool, but it's just like it's not sustainable forever because life's not a party forever. That's what I thought for the longest time. It's just not. So I'm trying to do more singing stuff. I'm trying to do more lighter stuff. I'm trying to
Is
do
that something you always wanted to do? Like,
no.
okay.
No. So this whole like 2 years has been like kind of like a learning curve for me because
Yeah.
I mean in the beginning I was gonna stop making music altogether. I was
Right.
like fucking over it. You know what I mean? I felt like I couldn't fucking write because I wasn't fucked up. Like I just had like too much shit going on to where I couldn't focus and I couldn't like write. I wasn't like partying, so I didn't feel good. But now I'm like learning to feel good in other ways, normal ways, you know? So I'm trying to make music that people can listen to when they're not feeling good. Cause that was like my whole point in making music when I was a kid, when I was in a band. I was like, the bands that I listened to when I was a kid, like I listened to them and my mind was just like blown, you know, that they could just put like this heart and like anguish and like anger and sadness into this music, but like make everybody feel like they weren't alone. And I think a good amount of rappers are starting to do that now too. You know what I mean? They're starting to like see like, oh, like let's make music that's worth something. That's not just about partying and getting fucked up. It's about like real life shit. Cause I think we need that now more than ever. You know what I mean? There's so much bullshit in the world. Like it's in music, it's in our food, it's in our fucking phones. Like
It's in
there's
Serbia.
not, yes. There's not enough meaningful shit. Everything's just fucking like this. Everybody wants this now. Everybody wants everything at the same time. And it's just like,
Real quick,
just slow down a little bit.
do you think that's a choice
What do you
in
mean?
terms of like what you like consume?
I think it is.
Okay.
I absolutely think it is. Because you can choose not to do that.
Right.
People just don't want to. And I get it. The world's fucking crazy. People want
I feel like
relief.
it's the opposite. I feel like people want to not consume bullshit.
I think some people say they don't want to, but they still do. Some people can't. I mean, I'm not gonna say some people can't help it. I think a lot of us can't help it because it's just like, I mean, since we were 18 years old, this shit's been like pumped at us
I hear you.
through everything. Like, because when we were kids, like we were the last generation of kids to like really do shit
Yeah, not have phones,
and like
be out.
not have phones, like learn how to deal. Like
I
my
disagree, man.
siblings
I
are,
just disagree.
huh?
I just disagree.
On what?
Like you said, like we were the last generation to do that.
Do you want to get to the mic?
I'm sorry. Last generation to do that. I just got younger siblings.
They do it?
Yeah.
That's good because that's what I'm saying. Like my younger siblings don't.
okay.
They grew up on the fucking computer. They can't even like go out and like interact with somebody. Like we'll go out to dinner with my mom or whatever, and they're like, "Can you order for me?" And I'm like, "You're 18 years old. Order it yourself." or they're
what's
like,
so
"Can you
crazy
ask
to
me
me?
for can you ask for ketchup?"
You
I'm
know
like,
what's so crazy to me? That
You're
like
about
you
to
wanted
be
to be regular in like a restaurant setting, like that doesn't qualify like somebody being normal or not.
You don't think so?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Even like compared to like
What about going to like the store?
that's way different than like a restaurant.
Okay. Well,
Cause like restaurant
I
ordering
get
for
that.
yourself, you know,
yeah.
maybe that's just like how I feel. But
How old are your siblings?
I have somebody who's 20 and one who's 22.
Okay. Yeah. So that's like kind of young. And they're in college?
One of them is still in college, yeah.
Nice.
But like they're not opposed to being social, you know. Like even like they're just outside kids, you know. Like I was always an outside kid,
Yeah.
so like all those things about like being awkward, I've never been that kid, you know. So
Yeah.
I can't speak for people that have like been like that, you know.
Yeah.
I've always been really like I've been really sociable. I grew up in a family with like 6 kids.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
but
like
a person that's
Go ahead, I'm
awkward,
sorry.
like a kid that's awkward now, they can
Right.
they can stay awkward
Yeah.
up to their adult life.
Yeah.
I heard
Like
you.
I was awkward as a kid, but I wasn't able to stay awkward.
Right.
You're a little
Because you're
hyper,
forced into situations that,
Honestly, it makes a
yeah,
lot of sense.
that kids aren't forced into nowadays.
No, but yeah, like
But there's just people like that
I
in
was
the world.
forced. I was
That's all
forced
it
in a
is.
situation where like you need to talk to this motherfucker.
Right.
I feel you.
All right,
Right.
I gotta talk to him.
Right.
I just didn't want to like the way he was speaking on like them. Like I can't speak for them and like trying to be sociable. Like
Oh yeah,
like,
there's definitely kids that are born now that are sociable and they don't have
Right.
a problem. But like kids that do have a problem, they don't.
I
have,
think it's more
they-
so.
They don't
Yeah,
have
There's
to.
more
that's what I
people
was
like
saying.
that.
They're not-
nowadays. It's just
Nowadays.
more so.
They're not forced into a
kids
situation where they
scared.
need to change.
I think I just disagree with that.
That's
You
all
think
right.
so?
Yeah,
get it.
genuinely.
I don't know, man. I've seen all kinds. Like
No, I agree. I just think like when I was growing up, there was the same amount of kids that were just as awkward,
Nah, I don't know. Because when we growing up, there was only like one kid
This
out
is
of
me,
the
bro.
class,
Like
The
you know?
one freak.
one guy,
I'm-
like,
nah,
whoa.
Nah,
There
Now
was,
it's all
there was
over.
one girl like hissing like a cat. Like, what the fuck is that bitch doing? You know?
That's like
Like,
that's like
you know
a
what
way
I mean?
different-
Like, what the fuck? But
not at all for me though.
social, like, even when I was a kid, like maybe like first, second grade, like I was scared to say hi to people. But yeah, I always grew up around people that were way older than me.
Yeah.
People that I've like done shit, and
Yeah.
I've always known that they've done shit. So like I've always kept quiet,
Yeah.
you know. And then I was like told like you can never stay quiet around these guys. You
Right.
got to be the guy that talks,
Right.
You
I
know.
hear you.
So it's like then once I like broke that barrier so young, I was like I couldn't keep my mouth shut around people, you know.
Yeah.
So I was always around older people that, you know, thought I was cool because I could crack a joke and like make fun of somebody like either my age or older, you know, and not really care. But like I've seen like kids that just
How many siblings
just
do you
fucking. I'm the oldest of 3.
have? Okay.
Yeah, I'm the oldest of 3. So
Nice.
my sister, my brother are like computer kids.
How old are they?
My sister's 24 and my brother is 19.
Okay. Yeah.
So
around
and
that
like
age.
it is nothing to them, you know. They just saw what I was doing outside,
Yes.
and they wanted to be inside.
Yes. That's
You
what
know?
my siblings did too, which I get because I was fucking crazy for a long time.
Yeah, and
And my
I was in the
mom's
same boat
crazy
too.
as
You
fuck
know,
too. So I get it. I do get it why they're like that sometimes. It's just like they just annoy me.
but
You know
I
what I
think
mean?
I think it's because we come from that background to where it's like, what do you mean you'd rather sit here and play Candy Crush, dog? Like,
Right.
wouldn't you want to just go break something?
outside and go see some crazy shit.
Yeah, like go
They
break a
don't. They're
fucking
like,
window,
I'd rather
dude.
just stay in. And I'm like,
Go throw
because
some
my
rocks
siblings,
instead.
like, even okay. So I told you I'm the oldest out of 10, right?
Yeah.
So one of my sisters is 27. One of my brothers is 25 and 24, and they're like that too. They'd rather just sit in the house and just do nothing, which I get because in their mind, them going out and like having fun and doing shit is you're gonna be an alcoholic like mom and your brother.
Yeah,
So I do get that sometimes,
And
but
plus,
That's
they're
crazy to me, bro.
their
I
friends.
think
That's
that's
such
why
an
my
extreme-
To be
that's
honest,
why
though, coming
my
from a family
little
growing
brother-
up like to similar
know,
shit
but
like
that's
that,
such
like
an
it's really
extreme,
not
though.
out like. I could see it being
it's
crazy
not
for you,
outlandish, but
but
it's
for me,
still-
that's really not an outlandish way of thinking at all.
I
not
know.
saying
that's-
it's outlandish,
I
but
agree
that's-
with you.
But that's still such an extreme, though. Like,
I don't know.
Some families, that's the case.
Because
bro.
I have
Like,
cousins
unfortunately,
that
yeah,
are
bro, my
watching
whole
me
family-
smoke and drink, and they're
everything's
like,
to the
I can't
extreme
do
in
Yeah,
my
that.
family.
that's
I hear you.
bro.
It's-
My nana growing up, bro, she thought smoking weed was the same as doing heroin.
yes, that's exactly how
She
my
literally
mom is.
told me one day, she was like, "If you smoke
that's
weed, you
not
might as well do
playing
heroin."
outside.
No, but it's just,
No, no, but
like,
I'm
it's
just
just a
saying,
way
like-
of thinking.
Yeah,
It's like a
that's
way of
just-
thinking.
It's an
I
extreme
hear
way of
you,
thinking.
but like,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
just
bro,
like-
you mentioned so. I'm
My mom's like that. My mom's
just
my
I'm
mom's a
sorry, I'm
full blown alcoholic. Sorry,
I'm sorry,
but she thinks that she did for a long time. She doesn't now that I'm clean, but she thought for like a long time doing wheels like she was on heroin. I'm like, you grew up in like the 80s, like you're not that old, like.
yeah.
But it's like drinking's okay. You can
Yeah.
get fucked up. You can't smoke weed.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right, whatever. Now she's more chill on it since I gotten clean. She's like, oh, okay, maybe it isn't the same thing, you know?
To this day, my dad be looking at me all crazy
When you get high?
walking in high, and be like, "This motherfucker." He'd be all.
Do you think
Be
that's a
all- I'll be like,
cultural
"Dude,
thing too, like
relax."
Mexican thing?
Yeah, I think so. I
Honestly,
think the
I just
Latin
think it's a-
community is a lot like that, especially the older
chime
older
in after
generation.
Go ahead.
Especially the older generation, a lot of them are like that. Because my grandma, like, for the first couple of times, she was just like really against me, and then she was like, "Well, this is what you do. You're a good guy. You're a good person.
Yeah,
you treat everybody well.
yeah,
Like your grandpa was a drunk and
yeah.
didn't, you know." And
Yeah.
it's like some like they got to get accustomed to that. I feel like a lot of like older generation Latinas like are against weed.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
like my family's not culturally Mexican, but they were still like that too. They were just like so against it, but drinking was totally fine.
Yeah, and that's something
Oh,
I
yeah,
never
man.
understood.
What the fuck?
I never understood that. Even as a kid growing up, watching these people like
Get all tore
get
up.
all fucked up, like on the floor crawling. And,
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
and,
man.
and then be
everybody's
like, "Don't you
"Ah!"
dare smoke a joint." When it's
Yeah.
like, bro, I'd be on the couch laughing at you crawling.
It was.
You're
I think it was
throwing
that
up on
reefer.
the
I
couch,
think it
bro.
was the reefer madness.
I have a
Like-
question. I have a question.
Sure.
Did you guys do anything besides weeds after that? Like in terms of like shrooms or
Yeah.
acid?
Yeah,
or-
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Do
But I
you-
think that's part of
Real quick,
everybody's
real quick.
growing up.
I have another question besides that. Like, I preface that question because do you think parents think once you do weed, you're bound to do all these other things?
Yeah.
And then we ended up
No,
doing
yeah,
those other
it's
things.
called the gateway drug. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
I think.
But
real quick,
Oh, no, go
I
ahead,
feel
go
like
ahead.
I
got
was
to the
popping
stage-
pills before I started smoking weed.
All right, see, I was never at that stage. I can't speak for you then.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm just
then.
saying. Everybody's different, bro.
I hear you. I hear you. I
when
hear
did you guys? You had a question, right? That you were gonna say.
I
Go
was
ahead.
saying that I was thinking the way our parents try to deny us from doing the weed and like it being a gateway. I did end up doing shrooms. Like I did end up like doing other things, but that did stem from me trying weed first.
No, I get
and
it.
And real quick, I think my parents literally try to deny me from smoking weed first because they felt I was gonna do that other stuff,
Right.
and it did happen, bro. Like I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna deny it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
And so with that being said, like going back to with your situation with like your kid, you know, him asking about you smoking weed or something, I don't think it's far fetched for like a kid that want to try weed and want to try other stuff after.
Right.
With that,
That makes sense. Yeah.
And that was my only thing because I literally tried to go against my parents until I did everything. You know, like
I think
can't-
that's also when our parents push us
I hear you.
back from shit.
Uh-huh.
Then you're like, I want to fucking do it more.
I hear you.
I think that's a part because my mom pushed hard,
I hear you.
real hard.
But it just doesn't take away from like me trying shit. Like,
No, yeah, I get
and
that.
like they weren't wrong.
No,
Like I feel like
But
I used to try to like make like to me I can't speak like as you said it's different for everybody. I used to try to make it a thing that like they were wrong. Like you kind of tell me like I can't do this, I can't do that.
they were right in a certain way.
and they ended
Yeah.
up being right, bro.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, for-
every time.
For some
bro.
kids,
for me, like,
bro,
don't
they
even wanna
literally
try
ended
weed.
up being right. Like I don't know how to say it, and I'm not mad at it. It's
Yeah.
more like you know what, salutes. Like yeah,
I've also been thinking that way a little bit more and more since I've been
This
getting
is me,
older.
though, like,
but so I
personally, you know?
do get that way. I think because like I said, remember how I was like my mom would like do shit, and then like now that I'm older and I have a kid, I'm like okay, I get it.
Right.
She didn't do it in the right ways,
yeah,
but I do
yeah.
get it.
Yeah. Shouting at you doesn't work. Yeah.
No, exactly. Or getting just beating the shit out of you.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
doesn't work. It just
Doesn't
makes
work.
you fucking get even more crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, so I do get it. I do get that. And I
We
have
just done the most, bro. Like I'm not gonna like downplay that, bro.
Yeah. For
I've
me,
done
for me,
the
like you
most,
guys,
bro.
But it
was
wasn't
a
like it wasn't
hypocritical-
like you smoked a joint and you're like, you know what would be good?
Honestly,
Fucking
but
heroin
if
in
I
my
did
dick.
nah, but it's not that, bro. I would have never smoked a joint and tried shrooms though. Like I'm
Like,
not
I
gonna
get you.
downplay that, bro.
I get you.
No, yeah, I get it.
I would never.
You wouldn't
downplay
have done
that.
shrooms first.
if I never
I-
smoked weed, bro.
I get it because
Like ever.
smoking.
Like that's like
To
a
us,
fact,
no.
bro.
We've been conditioned.
I mean,
to
there's
be
some
like
people that
smoking
just
something's
eat
okay,
shrooms and
like
don't smoke
cigarettes.
weed at all.
You know what I mean? So the
I've never met somebody like that. Maybe that's just for you. I've never met somebody that has tried shrooms without smoking weed or trying something else.
I
or,
do
like,
know a
tried
couple
to
people
eat.
like that.
Yeah,
This is me. This
When
me.
did you start?
This is me,
When
this
did
is
you
me.
start getting experimenting with drugs and alcohol?
I started smoking weed like sophomore year.
Okay. What about you?
I started smoking some weed when I was 12.
Really? What about you?
Like 8th grade.
What about you?
Like late high school. I was drinking though at 12.
Bro, I didn't do anything until I was 18 or 19. Nothing.
I hear you.
I was like a straight edge kid in high school, like straight edge, like hardcore punk shit.
Mm-hmm.
So like our drug was like violence.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? So we go and get in a
Yeah,
fight.
You want that adrenaline rush.
Yes. So
That's
we
the
were like
drug.
that for the longest time. Going back to the smoking a joint, the first time I ever smoked weed was like almost a year after high school. Did it with a homie, and I got high, and I freaked the fuck out. I freaked out that whole night, and then I woke up the next day and I was like, that was actually kind of cool. What else can I do? You know what I mean? And then like after that, I got in. That's when I got into pills. It was right after that because I started doing Xanax and painkillers, and I was like, it had like that same like effect where after I was like, fuck, that was sick, and that's how I got hooked on that. So it does. I do give you that. It does happen. So I you know what I mean? I smoked weed and I was like, what else can I do?
Yeah, which is
but-
why I try to preface it like
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's anybody else. This is like most situations that I've talked to people, they didn't try other stuff until they did that gateway. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
but so like that's the only reason I said that, you know.
Yeah. No, it makes sense because I mean, it's definitely there's proof that it does work like that.
I know people
'Cause
that
for me,
tried
bro-
ecstasy before weed, dude. Like,
Yeah,
what?
no,
You knew people that did that?
I did.
I
They were on
remember
ecstasy
people telling me
before
they were
anything else.
rolling.
Yeah, I did.
They were like rolling at school.
Yeah, that
in
shit
high
used to
school, and
trip
I'm
me out.
like,
I'd be like, bro, that
and
don't
I'm
even
like, what
sound
the
fun.
fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that shit.
They're like, oh, I'm rolling right now, and I'm like, you're what? I'm like, what the fuck? I
Nah,
was
you know what's pissed me off when people
fucking
like, oh, I took a
clueless.
Pokeball.
You're like,
I'm
you're sitting
what
down
the
right
fuck
now.
are
What
you
are
Bro,
you talking about?
I was so clueless about drugs and like shit because my mom tried to keep me in this bubble
Right.
for so long, and we it was just like festering and we're fighting, and you know what I mean. And then once I left, I fucking went crazy. But everybody else was going crazy like in high school when I wasn't. I never missed one day of school in high school. I went to every single class.
Damn.
That's so wild to me, bro.
I failed a lot, but I still went.
Wait, you were
Right.
there and you still failed?
Yeah,
That's kind of crazy, bro.
I know. I didn't do shit.
You were just there to
I'll-
be there.
Yes
Did
and
you-
no. I was good. I was good
Just
at.
there to talk to the homies,
I was
huh?
good at English.
Okay.
I was good at writing.
That
Bro,
makes
that's
sense.
one class out of 6,
Right. I was kind of good at science, but everything else I just like fucked off on because I was in wrestling. I was like, fuck all
I hear
this.
you. I hear you.
You know what I mean? I was like, I fucked off. And then the last year of high school, senior year, they made me quit wrestling because I had to do a 0 period. I had to do after class school. It was like ROP or some shit. And then I had to go to night school
To make up all those credits.
every day for the whole year.
Damn, they didn't
tried
tell
to
you
go to
nothing until
high
like
school, too. I've
before that,
been there,
though?
bro.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Before
They gotta do that
school
shit.
class, after school class, and then night school after school. Because I fucked up so much.
Should've just went to
Because I
Gilbert,
was
dog.
just like,
Because shit rented you out of room at that point.
no, but this is the
I
thing.
went to Gilbert. Dog. I was like,
My
fuck that.
the high school I
Let me
went
to
to
Gilbert.
is like my family is like real because we've been in Orange since the 30s.
Oh,
So
shit.
it's like
Damn, bro.
So with
What
the Orange High School,
Oh, word.
right in the city of Orange.
30s.
So my great grandpa
Damn,
went
you're
there.
at
Or sorry, my grandpa went there, my mom went there, my cousin went there, and I went
Before
there.
Walt Disney came here, damn.
Nobody
That's what I'm saying, bro.
nobody was
You
able to
find out
walk
you
across.
own the city, bro. Like, yeah. What's your last name? Yes.
But nobody got to walk across the stage because everybody got in a fight a week before school. In the 50s, 60s, my grandpa got in a fight a week before school, didn't get to walk.
What
My
the
mom
fuck?
in the 80s got in a fight a week before graduation, didn't get to walk.
So was that the punishment back in the day? They just wouldn't let you walk, like if you did something like that.
I think so, yeah. Because that was like the big thing. You fucking walked.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
Like-
that's the big thing still now. You,
Yeah,
either
it's
you don't
still-
go to you don't go to prom or
Well,
you
I
don't
think-
walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
But back then, I think
Maybe
it meant
more so back then.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
not everybody was going to college back then. You know,
That's
right?
true
It's like,
too,
fuck,
yeah.
you made it through high school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Congrats.
so like in
true.
the 60s
Now
and 80s.
it's like, you better
So
make it
my
through
mom
high
was like, if you don't walk across that stage, I will fucking kill you. So I was just like, oh, shit. So I made sure I walk across that fucking stage. I went like this too. When I walked across the stage, and
You
my
did
mom
the
was like,
DX, suck it. Hell yeah.
my mom was so fucking pissed.
Like, who gives a fuck, dude?
Yeah,
So
so like,
like, as long as you don't gotta go back and deal with that
Yeah.
shit, I don't care. As long as they don't call me, I really don't give a fuck.
They're like, now we're holding this diploma until you write an
I'm
apology.
like, make sure the
Like-
fucking diploma's in there before you do some stupid shit like
Go
that.
was like, shout out to Triple H and then he hit it.
yeah.
Yes.
Damn.
Damn.
Any performances coming up at the end of the year?
I need to get some ready.
When's the last time you performed? The 200 show?
The Copper Door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told myself I wasn't gonna.
Yeah, it was Copper Door.
Yeah, it was Copper Door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told myself I wasn't gonna play any shows just because I wanted to get this music out. I just wanted to worry about getting this shit out.
That was a good show, dude.
It was a good
You
show.
fucking performed your ass off.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I
You're
always,
the most
I always try
energetic
to.
there.
I'm like, people are paying money to see me. I'm gonna like. I hate. No, you know what? I do like talking shit. Fuck this. I hate it when people go up there
Uh-huh.
and they don't.
why.
One, don't give you a show. I've talked about this before. And two, they're not louder than their music. You don't have to scream. I scream. I get it. You don't have to scream. Be louder than your music. People are paying money to come see you. We're performers, right? This is what we're supposed to do. This is supposed to be our job. So go up there and fucking perform. I'm not gonna name names, but I see
that.
people do it all the fucking time, and I think it's fucking whack. Like, just because like we're rappers and you're like fucking you're high as fuck, like that gives you the right to like not give a fuck. Like you're supposed to be a performer. Like, you know what I mean? Like going up on stage, like some people don't get to do that ever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Some people probably wish they could play a shitty show where there's 5 people and they fucking give their whole heart out. Cause I've learned that over the years to do that every time. I don't care if there's one person there or 500 people. I'll play the same way every time.
Yeah, dude,
It's the right mentality.
we were
Dad.
packing up. We were
Yeah.
like, "Fuck, it's already getting late." I was packing up, and then you came on. I was like, "Oh shit, is that Goat?" And then you took your shirt off, and I was like, "Oh fuck, that's Goat. He's in this shit right now."
Yeah, man. I try to give
And then I'm gonna
everybody
let you know
like,
that
good
whole
performance.
crowd went straight to
Yeah.
the stage
Yes.
for that energy.
It's just that energy, man.
Bro.
Yeah,
I may not be the best lyricist. I may not be like have the best beats, but I'll fucking give all my energy out there. That's what I try to do every single time.
and it showed, dude. It showed that night, especially just because I think even if it would have just ended, it would have ended on a great note.
Who went after me? Kenny went after me.
Yeah,
right?
Billy Ami, yeah.
Billy Ami and
Unfortunately, his set got cut because
Did
of
it?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
of the
'cause
time.
the bar was giving them, like,
oh
a
yeah,
set
that
time.
was fucking weird.
Yeah.
Why did they like?
Well, they gave Jamal. My bad. I didn't mean to say Jamal out like that.
It's all good.
They gave him a set time. And
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
But
everybody
that's
was
weird.
running a
Why
little
would they
late,
do
though.
that? What you would
'Cause they
think
try
that
to
the
make it a
show would
club.
bring people in there.
Right. Well, Copper Door is already a popular club.
Is
man,
it?
you know? So they're trying to make money off of drinks. I don't think a lot of people in there weren't drinking.
To
while,
me, the
Were
crazy
they?
part was that like
Nah.
everybody started getting gathered. That was like when it started.
yeah,
getting
there was a
lit,
lot
you
of people
know?
that were like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, they're performing right here."
Yeah, bro. That's
'Cause
when
they
it
were
started.
going
Yeah,
there
'cause
with
there
the
was
club.
walking in.
There was
They're
just
walking
walking
in for the
there was
club.
people that were starting to come for the bar,
Yeah,
and then they
bro.
realized like,
What
oh
time
shit,
did it
there's
end? It was early, huh?
it was like 10.
It was early, bro.
It was like
Yeah.
10 or 11.
yeah, literally.
I don't think it was
bro.
even 11, bro.
I think it was
Bro, it was
10:30.
Yeah, it's probably
early,
like 10.
bro.
Yeah,
That's fucking sucks.
and I think the place
I'm
closes at 2.
trying to get a hold
Yeah.
of the fucking guy that does the shows at Continental Room since they have that new little venue in the back. You guys have
Right.
been there when they played the other show there, right? They had the other True Fest.
I haven't.
I wasn't
no.
I think it was the first
I
one.
haven't been.
No.
They had it there, but it's a
Yeah.
good little spot.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get into there so we can all start doing shit there because we need like a place.
The Garden Amp has that little back room too.
Yes, I
And
think
it's-
Kenny
it's
can
pretty-
get shows
it's a
there.
it's a
'cause
pretty
I-
good size.
I think his homie works there.
Oh, okay.
So this is what I wanted to come on here and say too is like I've been noticing like there's not enough camaraderie. And it's like making our scene horrible.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
as we were just talking about that the other day.
we were talking about it the other
Literally.
day.
We were like, man, everybody's has their own scene going, and nobody's like reaching out to be like, hey, man.
Like there's
let's
even
do something
sections
together.
inside Orange County that are like
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
It's weird
And
it's dumb.
like people won't fuck with me because of the shit I talk about, the shit. You know what I mean? Whatever, I get it.
Body bag, homie.
Fuck 'em. Whatever, fuck them. I don't think like that.
your
I
shit, bro.
think about all the guys that I play
talk
shows
your
with. They're nothing like.
Yeah,
They're nothing like me.
Dude, it
but I
happens-
still fuck with
Definitely.
everybody.
it happens every time
That's what I'm saying,
you
talk
go on
your
a show
shit,
with
like-
everyone else. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, you're so different than everyone else. But
unapologetically yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
I can't help it, man.
But
No, but seriously,
that
there's
energy's real though. I think that's
Yeah.
what draws people when it's
Yeah.
real energy.
Right.
Because
And you
when
can, it
it's
could be
somebody
any
up
genre.
there trying to be someone else, it's like
Yes.
People can tell.
People
exactly.
can fucking tell.
People can
And
tell.
There's
Exactly,
too
yeah.
much of that shit in Orange County. No other fucking place in the United States does that shit but here. Atlanta, New York. It doesn't matter what kind of style they are. Everybody fucks with each other. We don't do it here. I don't fucking understand it.
Yeah, I don't get it either, man.
You don't think it's because we're so far fetched from like LA culture?
I think, yeah, I think that's a
Like-
part of it.
Even like at times, I think I'm not even like I'm from Anaheim.
Right.
I'm nothing like the person in Cyber is.
Right.
Like I don't want to like just say, but like even from Anaheim, like Santa Ana, I'm nothing like the person in Santa Ana. You know,
Right.
like I don't want to act like I understand what they go to. So like I realize that's like a thing, but like it sucks that there's not camaraderie, as you said.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's like the thing with like trying to relate to like everybody,
Right.
especially with like
Sorry.
the artists that are coming up in the Orange County.
Like Florida. Florida is the best one to look at because everybody's fucking different from there, but everybody
Right.
fucks with each other.
yeah,
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
And it's not even like you have to be like fucking best friends with each other. It's
right.
just
You
like,
just have to be fucking
debatable.
cool with each
Yeah,
other.
like-
Nobody's
yeah.
like that over
Yeah.
here. Like there's some of us, obviously like me and Kenny and that whole group and everybody, but like I see like some guys, they'll go there, play their set and fucking leave. And I'm like, fucking kind of bullshit is that? I fucking stay there or as much as I can, stay there for as long as I can every time. And people don't. I don't know if it's like Orange County mentality, like, oh, I'm better
know what I realized,
than
bro?
everybody. You know what I mean? That
It's
individual.
the type of music
I don't know.
made, bro. To me, like, it's the type of music made. Like, you make way different stuff than like somebody that like can just relate from you. Either like although they're from the same area.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the biggest thing, bro. Like, which is why I mentioned these other states, because I don't know, bro. Like, there's people from LA that like they do boom bap, or even like in New York, bro. Like, there's like a drill scene today.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Yes.
like let me just get back to Orange County, for example.
Okay.
Juice Unlocked. They'll push Dom the Kid. You know,
Right.
he does turn up, like, you know,
Yeah.
and like us, we fuck with like Kid Vista. We
Yes.
fuck with people that do like De Safran,
Mm-hmm.
Viliami.
Yes.
These are like spitters.
Yes.
So I feel like there's not like a disconnect, but like there's so much going on in Orange County. It's kind of hard to fuck with everything. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Like,
It
I
makes
wouldn't
sense.
even categorize you with Dom the Kid. Even the
Right.
people on this list. You don't even make the same stuff as Gucci Mar and Kari or even Mad Boy.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be like dumb for me to try to act like that's what you make.
Right.
You get me? Like,
Yes.
it'd be like weird for me to think like going back to Suicide Boys. Suicide Boy fans are not NBA Youngboy fans. You know?
Not all of them. I think maybe some are, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Okay, let me
It's a
just go
different-
to this poster right here.
Okay.
There's about 3 people that can relate to each other.
Right.
That's just how I feel.
You're completely
You know?
right. You're completely right.
And it's kind of hard to like mesh these groups, because Kari's on there, Mad Boy's on there, Fat Boy, Fat Doe and Money Shaw. You don't make nothing like them.
Right.
Like, it's kind of hard to categorize us to like all of you guys
Yeah,
at
but
once.
not every fan is like that though.
I hear you.
You know what I mean?
to me,
Even though
Real quick, just stop. I'm sorry.
yeah.
To me, it's kind of hard to make a fan like everything that's going on in the Orange County. you
No,
know?
yeah, I get what you're saying.
I get
yeah.
it.
That's my main thing.
It's
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to make
it's
you
a
like
bit of a stretch.
choose. It's
Yeah.
like, to me, it's kind of hard to make you choose.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
I could like him, and then like Money Shaw and Fat Doe is like way different. Or like Kid Vista and Say DeFrant. They're like doing hella, or like even bro, like
Yeah, they're
'cause-
doing jazz. Type.
bro, like
Yeah.
bro, because even Vista and Mellow
More
thing,
lyrical type shit.
yeah, like it's kind of hard to make me like, because Pretty Papes is still out here. Like, I fuck with
Yeah.
Pretty Papes, you know,
Yeah.
like, or just like
I think if we,
It's so
I think
hard to
if
like
we all
the
made an
rapper.
effort,
it's
to,
so hard to like
I think if
everybody.
we all made an effort to make music with each other, I think that would change.
Okay.
Because people do
Definitely.
that.
We need a
all,
Juice
all over
podcast
the
com-
United States.
we need a Juice
Different
podcast
areas do that. It
compilation.
won't even be like the same. Yes.
I hear
that's
you.
a
There
good
you go.
fucking idea.
I hear you. That's where I'm down to like.
we need a Juice
I be
podcast
wondering
like album.
how like.
Just get
I
everybody
be wondering how
together.
you can medge, like, you know, like
See who
a
wants to make
fucking-
songs together, and we should do something like that.
Fuck yeah.
or just like how can you get these fan bases fucking with the same
That'd be
thing?
cool.
That's a lot of people.
You know,
I think if we do more shit together, we have a conscious thought of actually doing that and meshing everything together. I think we have a better chance of
I hear
Right.
you.
everybody getting heard.
I would
Everybody-
never make a Suicide
our shows
Boys
being
fan
better.
Yeah.
be a NBA Youngboy fan. It's how I try to like view this shit. You know,
Right.
And like I say that because I know you're not Suicide Boys, but like that's so much different
This-
than like a Money
yes.
Shaw Fat Doe.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to make you guys be fans of each other. Does that make sense? And I realize
Yeah, but
that's
there's
what
people
They
like
could be fans of each other.
like
We
I'm
could.
fan-
I hear
I'm,
you.
I'm
We
fans
could.
of those three.
We
Like,
could.
yeah.
I've been
But
thinking it's so
but I
hard
do
to.
get what you're saying.
I think
do
it's
get
so
what you're
hard to
saying.
do that, bro.
It is
Like,
a little
it's
hard
like- that's
because
like the
everybody
biggest thing,
You
dude.
have
But
to.
like,
Everybody has to
that
have that
listens to
mentality.
different music than what they
wanting to
make,
do
though.
something.
You know what I mean?
I think.
Like,
that's,
have you heard of oldies? Have you played oldies?
Yeah.
Yeah. With your music, I wouldn't. If y'all was just a new guy, just listen to your music, I would not think, man, this guy does not know an oldie.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yes.
But you listen to
listen to the
oldies.
I listen,
you know
bro.
real
I listen
music.
to Lana Del Rey and Florence the Machine on the daily.
I hear you.
See,
I listen.
No,
to
you
shit
don't.
That's
I
crazy.
swear I do.
no, you
want-
don't.
I'll pull up my Spotify. but a lot of people. But I do get that people.
Yeah, exactly.
People have notions. If the way you look or the way that you make music, you probably don't listen to a certain style.
yeah,
So I do get that, but I think when you're an artist, I think when you're a real artist, you can appreciate everything.
right.
Okay.
And I see what you're saying too, because here in Orange County, I think if people were to make music together on a more regularly,
Yes.
I think a lot
I
more
think that's
people
our
would
problem.
grow as artists.
I think that's our problem.
and as like a county.
Because Florida does
Because-
that shit all the time. They'll
Yeah.
have like fucking
Like we're not LA, bro. Like we don't have to be segregated in our music.
Right.
We don't have to be like, oh, this is this.
We
side,
also
this
don't
is that
have
side.
as many
like-
people as LA
Yeah.
to fill up little shows like that.
Yeah,
Like, we need
and-
everybody.
Yeah,
Like
so
LA
we're not
has
gangs,
rappers.
like,
LA has hip hop. Like
we can work
don't
together.
don't get me wrong. Like they have spitters.
Mm.
Orange County does too. But
I think we're better.
We just need to like.
I think
know,
Orange County has more heart.
I think Orange County puts a lot of more heart into their performances
we
and
do
in their
too.
music.
I think we do too.
I think LA is like I'm a rapper, and
Right.
here in Orange County I get a lot of I'm an artist. You know?
Yes. Yes. I rarely say that I rap. I say that I make music.
Yes, that's what I hear a lot more from Orange County rappers than I do from LA. I will say that.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to call out people or anything. I'm just saying this is
Nah, I
what
hear
I
you,
hear.
bro.
You know.
No, but
But,
yeah, I
like-
think if we make a conscious effort to have everybody collab, I think our shows will be better. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
it's just, it sucks to see these guys that I play with that are so, Viliami, he taught me how to rap. And it sucks when he, like, all his shows aren't filled up. Because I'm
dude.
like, he's like the best fucking
He should
rapper
be
around.
way
Yeah,
bigger
he
than
should
he
be
is right
selling
now.
out
Yes.
shows right now.
And I think it's bullshit because
Yeah.
people, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's half of like people don't want to go and like see something that they haven't seen before, and just there's no fucking camaraderie.
Right. Also, the OC still is a little slept on. People
Yes.
think you got to go to LA to find a rapper or find a good show. when
Yes,
Orange
I think
County
we have
has it
good-
right
we
here
can have
down the
good
street
shows
as
right
well.
here.
You know what I
talent
mean?
out here,
Yeah.
bro.
Like we
I
throw a
agree.
good show. Like our
Yes.
last festival,
Every
There is
show
everyone that
has
pulled
been
up
good.
has given us a hell of a performance.
Mhm.
You know,
Yes,
it's just people think, oh, see,
Trust the
they don't
stage
really
and
got
destruct,
it.
bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We had a good ass show. Like,
was good?
Yeah,
Where was it at?
bro.
It was a
Dollhood.
It was a doll, but like
Oh,
I'm
fuck,
telling
I've
you
been
that
there
like
so long.
bro, the
I used to
turnout,
play that
bro.
every
Ooh,
fucking weekend with
the
fucking
turnout, bro. I'm
with,
telling you.
what's his name, Keys.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
Chef
Chef
Keys?
Keys.
Yeah.
He used to
Chef.
fucking
Yeah,
do
he's
it
the
every
ma-
Saturday,
yeah.
man.
You hear me?
Yeah, the
Holding it
homie.
down for your
Oh,
shit.
you're wearing the Connect shirt, right?
Yeah. You hear me?
How is he? I haven't talked to him in a bit.
He's good, bro.
He's good,
It's
man.
starting
He's
up
doing
the
good,
OC
bro.
Connect again.
Nice.
At the
Yeah.
Dollhead.
Dude, I
think
remember
this Wednesday,
before
next Wednesday.
Remember before fucking
Yeah.
COVID, that shit was fucking packed.
Right, bro.
Every
He was
fucking
packing that
Friday
shit
night.
out.
I know, dog.
I try to tell him not to stop.
I don't know what happened, but,
But
I
he got
think,
busy,
I think,
you know?
yeah, and I
Stuff
also think like
happens.
after COVID, people it doesn't get packed like that anymore there.
Right.
I hear you.
But that's why I'm trying to find a good venue, like that has good sound that we can play every month. That we can
Yeah,
do
because
something every
there's
month.
like a spot that's missing too, because it's like
yes, we need a spot.
The
We don't have a
artists,
fucking
the
spot.
artists that are around here, it's like you have nothing, and then you have the observatory. Like, how do you make that jump if
Yes.
you're from here?
Yes.
You know, as an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the garden.
And I think we need to
Yeah,
get
exactly.
Jamal to like start helping us like get shows at like La Santa,
You're right.
like because I
Yes,
think they have
that's
a
a
big
great
stage and a
fucking
small
spot.
stage there, right?
I
I'm
think
not
they only
sure.
have that one stage underground.
Okay, just the one, but it's not super big.
it's
but
not,
it's not super
but
small.
It sounds really good.
So if we can get places like that,
Yeah.
and like I know there's a couple other places in downtown Santa Ana too, but like
Right.
Fullerton has a Continental Room. Like if
Yeah.
we started doing shit like that every month and just have.
Have you been to the exhibit life or in art and gallery right there?
I've been to that place, but I haven't been to a show.
We went.
It's
what
pretty
was it,
nice.
like
Because
a month-
it's
a
right
month
next
ago?
to the
Yeah.
train
Cool.
station.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that bad of a place for a venue.
Is it?
Yeah.
How's the
something-
sound there?
So it's
It's
nice.
that's the
it's
place-
good,
that's-
bro.
that's
It's
it
good.
like-
might
It's
sound a little better than Doll Hit for sure.
It's actually really good. Bro.
Everything
Yeah.
puts sound better than
Honestly.
Doll.
I know, right?
Unfortunately, everything is really good, bro.
I love the Doll.
I'm not
Hut,
gonna
don't
say
get
it
me
sounds
wrong.
like FTG,
I'm telling you,
but
bro.
it definitely sounds better than Doll Hit.
No, honestly, Full of Life is like the fact that like became another venue. I'm glad that it's like an OC staple. Like I want places to become OC staples.
Yes.
Like people
Yeah.
can come out here
Yes.
and want to perform at these venues.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like I want these to be things, you know?
Mhm.
Like that's like honestly, I'm
Yeah.
glad that OC Natives kind of made the cookies like that's their hub, you know?
Yeah.
Like having a hub, it makes people like, yo, I remember when the event was here last year.
Yes.
And like I want to come here
Yeah,
and do my
exactly.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like we need like multiple spots to be like that, bruh. Continental Room, Doll Hut, like OC Native, like we need spots, bruh.
Yeah.
Like
we should try
just-
to hit up the Continental Room like this next week during the
bruh.
week. If you guys are free, we'll go over there and try to talk to the manager.
bro. We be trying to do
I'm in.
things, bro.
I'm down.
telling you,
Yeah,
bruh.
I'm down.
I'm telling you, we have ideas.
Let's get it.
Genuinely,
Let's get it done.
Have you ever thought about doing comedy?
Have I?
Yeah.
I
Because
have.
Isaac,
I have
Definitely
before.
Fucking
has.
God.
I have before. Bro, I watched.
We got two comedians right here.
I have before too. I wasn't good at it.
They thought it was
That's why I don't
safe.
do it.
They thought it was safe. Yeah.
Like,
I watch comedy like it's baseball. I'm not into sports.
Oh,
Right.
I watch comedy like it's baseball.
oh, okay. Who's your favorite comedian?
Right now, probably Chris Stefano.
Oh, okay.
He's probably
I
my
like him a
favorite
lot,
with
too.
Theo.
Have you seen the new Shane Gillis?
Theo Von.
I just saw-
I fuck with
Bro,
Theo Von a lot.
that
Yeah.
shit
Theo,
is
too.
So funny.
The new Shane is
Yeah,
good.
the new
Yeah,
Shane's
yeah.
so fucking good.
My number one is probably
kind of
Tom
fucking
Segura.
pussy.
But I haven't seen him in years. Tom Segura.
I like
Your
Tom
mom's
Segura.
house?
The Sledgehammer
I
one
used
was
to
good.
I used to go see him almost every 3 months at Brea.
Oh,
Really?
the bro.
I have a picture with him when he was still chubby.
Okay.
Like probably like
Dog, you should
fucking-
post that shit and tag him in it. He'll probably share it.
Dude, yes, probably like 2014 maybe.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
I used to see him all the time there, and then he fucking blew up after that. But I just saw Chris Stefano at Irvine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to more. Like I've been to Felipe Esparza.
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to.
Where
go
did
to-
he play at? Irvine or
played-
Brea?
Where I seen
Or did you
Felipe
go
was
to
at
LA?
the Crypto Arena, dude.
Oh damn, he's playing
Staples
that
Center,
big
dog.
now.
This was like before
Did he open?
COVID too.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
like when his special came out.
Yeah, when the special came out. What?
No, I said Staples Center.
Oh. My fault for being technical. I don't know.
No, but
It seemed like you was from here. Like you said that.
I'm not
Shut
from
up,
LA.
yeah,
we went to the
Like,
crypto. We went to the crypto
I
arena.
did Jose.
I'll show up to the Honda
Honda
Center.
Center. The Honda Center. Like, oh, you
Show up, show up to the pond, homie. The fuck?
I still call it that.
The pond.
Yeah, I still call it the pond.
That's crazy.
I always forget it's the Honda Center now.
I think
And,
we only know one
even
person
the
that
observatory, I still call it the Galaxy.
Oh,
Used to be the
that's
Galaxy.
right.
You remember that?
Yeah.
That was back in the
don't.
day. They used to go to. They used to have sick ass metal
I'd be
shows
lying if I
there.
said
That's
My
my
mom
first
and
metal
my
show
mom
was
and my
there.
aunt told me that was the Galaxy because I would go to
I've
like,
also
shows
been to
there.
the Yoast for good metal shows too. They used to
Oh,
have
okay.
sick ass death metal shows there at the Yoast. Yeah,
Yeah, the observatory is still popping up. Like,
dude, it's
Action
popping,
Bronson's
hella
performed
popping
there and
now.
it's sold out. I tried to get tickets. I was like,
When was he performing?
like this month.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he was there like a couple
he
months
doesn't
ago.
get the recognition that he deserves either.
He's
He-
one of the top.
Action Bronson.
Oh yeah.
He's probably one of the best rappers out there. I
Definitely.
fucking love watching. Fuck, that's delicious. I watch
See
it
his
every
new
week.
show on YouTube too.
Which one is it?
It's basically fuck that's delicious. but
It's
he's-
just on YouTube now
it's not-
because
yeah,
Vice
he's
fucking
doing
went to
it
shit.
all himself now. Like,
Nice.
He's
Fire.
like producing.
Yeah.
it
That,
and,
well,
like,
that's good. Yeah. That you
He's
get
been
to,
having Larry June on his shit a lot too.
yeah,
Yeah, I've noticed
Larry
that
June's
too,
been
yeah.
blowing up.
yeah. He just got featured in Mayhem's new album too.
Nice.
So it's like, damn, this
Hell
was
yeah.
like
Alchemist has
still
been
putting out
blowing up
music.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
definitely.
fire.
I
There's a
just
lot of
saw
good
like
music going
a
out.
like a little video of the Alchemist like rapping when he was like 14.
Yeah, the Hooligans.
Yes, with fucking Scott Kahn. I forgot that he rapped too.
Only
He's
as a-
fucking
only
in
as a
he's
kid.
in the fucking Ocean 11 movies and shit.
Yeah, it's
shit.
crazy.
And
Yeah.
he's fucking a sick
In
ass
the
rapper.
video,
when
he's
he was
wearing like a
kid.
Tupac man.
Yeah, bro. That,
It's like, what the
he
fuck?
went hard though.
He went
hard. That
They were
song went
spitting.
hard. I can't remember what song that hitter that they have. I can't remember what the title is.
I know it's with Be Real. I know Be Real's on the song. He put him on.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah,
What'd you guys
it
watch
was
it on?
good.
I saw it on Instagram or
Hooligans.
TikTok or something.
But yeah, I was
I'ma
listening
scope
to
it,
that
I'ma
like
scope it.
7th grade and like on YouTube.
Bro, I didn't. I think I told you guys this before. I didn't even know anything about rap until I was 18.
Really?
Yeah, I think I might have told you guys before. I don't even know if it was on camera. But
Oh,
the first
I
time I
think so,
heard, I mean, I heard of like Eminem. Eminem
Right.
was like, but like that was just like music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to me, like it wasn't. I didn't really know much about rap. The first time I heard like quote unquote real rap or like underground shit was Necro when I was 18, and like Jedi Mind Tricks, Army of Pharaohs, Ill Bill, like all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even hear any of that till I was like already an adult, because I was
Damn.
so close-minded on just fucking death metal and black metal and like crust punk. I everything else was shit to me.
Right.
I was fucking insane. Really, I was just like in tunnel vision for like years and years. I was like everything else is shit, and then like I smoked weed, and then I started listening to like other music. Like shit, softer shit, you know what I mean? Like I think I listened to like Pink Floyd like the first time I got high, and then like when I started doing ecstasy, I started listening to fucking like Excision and like all that shit. You know what I mean? It like weed really like broadened my horizon on everything, but music more so, I think.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I haven't stopped smoking. That's the only thing getting me through this shit.
You're just California sober, dog.
Because I'll be high. I ain't gonna lie, gang. I give a bunch of shit benefit of the doubt because I be high all the time.
Damn, man.
What
It's
time
been
is
a
it?
long episode.
How long has it been?
About an hour 10.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a good
Okay.
lengthy one.
Thank you, gangster.
Oh yeah, it was dope as fuck.
It's been a good episode.
We got a
did
lot out of this
everything in
episode, man.
You
yeah.
the goat.
Good
You
shit,
the
dog.
goat. No pun intended.
a lot of plans,
you
a lot
said-
of
Yeah,
plans.
we didn't even talk about any of your singles this time.
That's it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
didn't?
found
Go real
footage.
quick. Go real
Go,
quick.
go,
Go
go.
real
Found
quick.
footage,
Let's
summer
get it,
tape.
let's get
Oh
it,
yeah,
let's
how'd
get
you
it,
guys
let's
like that?
I like
Honestly,
this,
I love the first beat.
blood boiling.
The first song.
Yeah.
I
get it.
shit
We
was
were
hard.
talking about it before.
The
If you
music
would've-
video will drop in 2 weeks for that song.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Yes.
I like how
I'll be waiting for that.
aggressive.
Thank you.
I'll be
The
waiting
energy
for that.
behind
Thank
it,
you.
genuinely.
Even before that, I like Dead Boy Summer too.
Ooh, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one. Yeah. I'm trying to I love doing that shit, but that's like in my mind I'm trying to like step away from that.
Yeah,
kinda
we were
style a
saying
little bit.
earlier.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to step away, so I haven't really been doing any music like that. The album will have Bad Batch on it, but that's like the heaviest song on there.
Right.
I think there's one other heavy song and the rest
Bad
are
Batch was like early in the year too, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all the other shit's unreleased, so that'll drop at the end of the year, and then those 2 EPs.
Damn.
Yeah, just trying to put out this music and just put out music videos. Just trying to.
You
fucking
know what?
pump
Dog?
out
We
music
had
videos.
you in the beginning of season 3, and then right at the end.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
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 It kind of lines up for like your drops.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because this is
does.
gonna be like right
does, huh?
before our
Yeah.
150th episode.
Really?
Because we
Yep.
last
Nice.
episode we talked about that song that you just mentioned. What was it? Bad what?
Bad Batch. Yeah, that was the last one I dropped when I last saw you guys.
Yep.
Looks good in here too.
Thank you.
Thanks.
hella
Like
nice.
it?
Thanks.
I love
We
it.
try.
Looks, it
Yeah.
looks
We definitely try.
fucking sick. in
Salutes
here.
to the squad.
Looks good in here though.
Thank you.
You guys are doing it. You guys are doing. I think you guys are doing a
shit.
good thing.
We're trying.
I think podcasting is like the future. You know what I mean? It's like the last place where we can be real.
right.
You know what I mean? Because so much shit is like fixed on Instagram and TikTok. It's all fucking fake. Like podcasting is like the last place where people can like actually be real with each other, have a real conversation, talk about shit. Like I think it's like the last place to do it,
Right.
honestly.
But even in this game, bro, you get people that want to come and have this episode, you know,
Yeah,
and just be
they want to be
Straight
their
to the
character.
point. Straight to the point. Yeah.
question
Fact,
after question
bro.
after
Yeah.
question, you know.
That's a
And I was just
fact.
like, bro, why can't we just all enjoy ourselves
Right,
Yeah.
like we
Right.
did today, you know?
right.
Like why can't every
I think that's
conversation
also I
be
think that's
this
also
way?
a rapper thing too. You know what I mean?
And that
They're
goes to, like,
not trying to.
sometimes.
They're
'Cause
sometimes
they're
not all
trying
the time.
to just like look cool. I get what you're saying.
They're trying to look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck looking cool.
Yeah, they gotta
Fuck
they
looking
gotta
cool.
maintain an image that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck your
They-
image. You can have your image when you play the music.
Yeah.
When
Exactly.
you're making your music.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
But like that's what I learned.
You right again.
Like these last couple
Like a
years.
fan's
getting
gonna
clean, I'm
like you. A fan's gonna like you more hearing like.
Yes,
other
I was
shit
like
outside
I
of
was
your
little
music.
goat all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
Now I'm also Tavo. So I'm trying to put that in my music too. Like you don't have to be one thing. You can be all the things if you want. You know? There's too much in this day and age. Like everybody's trying what's the word? You're trying to like put everybody in a box.
right.
Everybody has a label. Fuck all that. Just be what you want to be. Don't, you know what I mean? There doesn't have to be a fucking label.
right.
There's too many labels. Like everybody's, oh, I'm this, I'm that. I like this, I like that. It's just fucking be a fucking person. That's
100%,
also
dude.
what I've noticed with the younger kids too. Like everything is like they're trying to make their thing that they like their personality, or the thing that they want like their personality. They don't have they're not like a person.
Yeah.
Damn, real
Like a
quick
full personality.
with that.
Do you know what I mean?
real
do.
quick, just to even ask, how do you make the thing that like you don't like your personality? Like, what's the difference?
I think you can like. Let me try to word this correctly.
Yeah,
Like, you
because for
said-
me, for example, I'm a sports guy.
Right.
That been my like personality.
Yes.
all because it's what I like. Like so,
Right.
like I'm not opposed to you saying that's correct. Like at times I'm thinking like, dang, you're probably right. Like that shouldn't be the whole scope of you as a human. You know? Like
Yes.
that's only one part of you.
Right.
So how do you suggest, let's say even somebody at a young age, or like how do you even try to differentiate it?
I think like you just take it.
Even
you take
for you,
everything,
like somebody that makes music.
right. Take it with a grain of salt. Take everything with a grain of salt. You may not like it. I was like this for a long time. I was a fucking asshole about shit that I didn't like. I'm learning to take things in. If I don't like them, that's great. Somebody else is gonna like it.
Right.
The more you hate on shit, like the more it just makes you hate everything. I was hating everything for so long. Now I'm trying to learn to just enjoy life. Even if I don't like shit, if I don't like your music,
It'd be
I
dumb
can
for
still
us to
fuck with you.
categorize you just as a musician,
Right.
basically.
Yes. Especially now. You know,
I
I'm
hear
trying
you.
I'm trying to put that in my music. I'm trying to show like, hey, I'm not just this one thing anymore.
I get you.
You know what I mean? Because too many people, everybody's like that. They're just like, oh, I'm just this and I'm that all the time. It's like, no, that's bullshit. You're not.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like, people can tell. And I think like that's like the last thing that we have now is like us being real. There's not enough realness like out there. There's just too much bullshit.
I hear you.
You know? And once you fucking learn to see through the veil, like I'm not going back. Just fucking go forward. Try to be as good as you can. Take everything with a grain of salt.
There you go.
That's a fire last
That's how-
message.
that's how we
a
end this
fire
message.
last message, Eric.
Let's go.
You guys
Thank
want smoke?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
about
we out of here. This Hoser.
It's Juma signing.
Frankie.
Isaac.
We out of here. Look,
Logo,
go. Thank
thank
you
you.
once again, man. You can go find his music all platforms.
That's
Look,
right.
Go.
More music videos coming. More music
Okay.
coming. Appreciate you.
Appreciate
Look.
it.
Go around the town, up in my way, up my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas don't wish where I'm from. Grind till we making it out. Selling that fish, selling that.